Hello all, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining my channel. In this video, I am going to talk about SEO tutorial, that is search engine optimization tutorial. Those who have joined first time have created a digital marketing and also affiliate marketing tutorial. Please go through those tutorials before coming to this tutorial. And I'm using Java Point SEO tutorial as a base to discuss about search engine optimization and why I have chosen javapoint.com is because the contents are comprehensive, and you can also come and go through the tutorials or watch my video and then come back to javapoint.com and go through that contents. You can also go through the other tutorials which are available in the other websites. I'm not promoter of Java Point, but since the content is good, I'm going through that one. You are always welcome to try other sites also. And before going into the discussion, I have offering a internship at MySys IT Services Private Limited, OPT Private Limited. It is a registered company. I am offering a 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and 1 year internship on various roles, including digital marketing and search engine, marketer or video ad creator, editor, business development, human resource manager, or digital marketing analyst, various roles in the digital marketing field, and also other fields such as the development of the portals, which includes various roles, and you will get an opportunity to work on various projects. AdRev.com, which is a worldwide classified portal, and SoftRev.com is a worldwide software listing portal, and couponsnagar.com is a worldwide coupons listing portal, and couponsnagar.in is a Indian based coupons portal, and netchess.bc is a netchess portal, and netrummy.bc is a netrummy rummy game portal, and lot of other games are also there which are developed desktop. So I have many roles. If you want to reach me, you can send me a mail at submit@mysys.com, or connect me in WhatsApp at 807 430 5128. Add 91 in the beginning. Okay. And I am offering, currently we are running a offer for those who want to get a 1 month internship, which is actually free now. Usually it is a 1500, but I am offering 1 month free internship. You can actually get this offer as early as possible, and the continuation of 3 months, it is a, you have to pay the fees as a training purpose to get experience on these fields, and it is a 3500 for a 3 months extension, or you can continue 3 months, you can directly join for this paid internship. So let us come back to our video. Why I have chosen this, because adrev.com and software.com and coupons.com. So all these three sites definitely requires a search engine optimization to list these websites on top of the search portal, and I've been practicing couple of search practices, but still requires a lot of impact to actually get these portals on top of the search engines, and you will get an opportunity to work on SEO or a CM, or digital marketer, to improve the search engine ranking for these portals. So let us go back to the search engine tutorial. See, search engine tutorial, this for basic and advanced concepts of SEO. It is designed for the beginners and professionals. So I think that is what we also need. It includes all topics of search engine optimization, such as black and white hat search engine techniques, how search engine works, SEO, market research, content research, on-page optimization and off-page optimization, and search media optimization, and SEO tools. So what is SEO? SEO is SEO stands for search engine optimization. It is a process designed to optimize a website for the search engines, right? I mean, that is what, okay. Whenever a Google wanted to, search particular keyword, and if it lists in the top page, then the goal of search engine optimization for that particular site is achieved, okay. So it helps websites achieve a higher ranking in the search engine results when people search for keywords related to their products and services. So it is the practice of increasing the quantity and quality of traffic to website through organic search engine results. So what are the how many search engines are there? There are many search engines are there, and popular search engines, you can say Google, Bing, and X, and search engines are there, right? So earlier it used to be Yahoo also is there, okay. So but now he's still there, but not that getting the popularity nowadays. But you can still use that as a search engine. So yes, SEO process has various activities like website analysis, okay, client requirements, keyword research, content writing, website optimization, SEO submission, link building, and reporting, right? So these are all the activities for search engine optimization. So if you are interested to do the digital marketing and SEO SEM internship, you can actually connect me as in the mysys.com internship.html, which you can get it. So search engine optimization, how it will work, because I have been working on adrev.com, softrev.com, couponsnagar.com, and couponsnagar.in, right? To work on this search engine optimization, okay. So I had a fair idea of how, and I've been practicing search engine optimization, so, and keyword optimization. But still these portals requires a lot of optimization, so your training and your internship will help, definitely will improve the ranking of these portals. search engine Search engines such as Google has their own algorithm or rules to decide the order of the pages to show for each query. So these algorithms determine the ranking of the text-based search engine based on various ranking factors. However, it gives more emphasis on certain metrics to evaluate the quality of page and accordingly to decide its ranking. So it is Google started their business long back, and it has become a dominant player in search business, right? And everybody is aware of Google, and whenever we want to search something or find some data, we immediately go to Google or Bing, and then whatever it is page we go. So how it works, okay, it actually gets that each page index in their system, and then it has its own algorithm to rank the web pages and its corresponding relative pages, and then based on the keyword, and based on the ranking factors like long tail, short tail, and um, and web page ranking, and its site, and its mobile adaptability, and also like that there are many factors are there which will actually add it into its algorithm, and its algorithm keep on changing. And if you do the search engine optimization, and then happy that your page list today, and when their algorithm comes into the next algorithm update, your page may go to 10th page, okay. So your site will go to 10th site. So you have to be careful and up to date, and then always adhere to the rules of the search engines. So what are the key metrics used by search engines? Links, okay. The links from other sites are called backlinks, okay. These links help to determine the ranking of a site in the SERPs, right, search engine pages, right. In their links, how many websites are linking to your home page. So it determines the reliability of your site, okay. If you have more links back to your website, then it thinks that it has a more relevant, people are talking about it, and then people are discussing about it, that means it has a more relevance And then because it is more relevant, Google search thinks that whatever the long tail keyword you mentioned in the search may be relevant to this having a more links, and then it might actually list in the first page. And the content, the quality of content is also a vital parameter in determining. So simply you keep 4 lines of content, and then having a backlink, it might get confused, and your page may become irrelevant. So you need to have a quality content. And page structure, page structure also you should adhere to the HTML, that is up to the that too up to the latest standards. It should have important keywords in the title, not junk. It should have a proper URL, that is a canonical URL, and other meta tags, which are actually like description. Okay, and make sure that site is crawlable. Okay, that means we will talk about that. What is crawlable. Okay, we will actually, these are the topics we cover. We may do this in one video or two video, but these are the topics. So let us start to the next topic. Okay. So what are the types of SEOs, right? So it has a white hat SEO and then black hat SEO. What is white hat? White hat SEO. So whatever the guidelines which are generally search engines outline, you need to follow the search engine optimization guidelines. Okay. Then okay, it will be there in the search engine results pages. Okay. So if you follow the search engine guidelines, then search engine will be satisfied, and then it will actually keep it in the rankings, and it will improve your rankings, and then it will keep in the search engine results pages. Okay. It mainly focuses on human audience as opposite to the search engine. Okay, your focus is not on search engine, but it's a human audience, right? So you need to have a quality content, and you need to have more people linking. There should be internal linking, and link building, and site optimization, and social media marketing, and Google ads. So a lot of um, uh, positive things directing to your page. Okay, for the purpose of the content of the page. Okay. So that is the purpose of the content of the page. What is a black hat SEO? It is a technique which is not according to the SEO guidelines set by the search engines. These techniques exploit the weakness in a search engines to get higher rankings for websites in a search engine results page. It mainly focuses on search engines and not on the human audience. People who are looking for a quick financial return on their websites rather than on a long-term investment use black hat search engines. Sometimes it may give quick results, but only for short duration, and over time it will have the opposite effect. That is, it may downgrade your ranking and get you blacklisted in search engines. Examples of black include keyword stuffing, duplicate content, cloaking, hiding the content, thin content, doorway pages like schemes, etc. Okay, we'll discuss that when we move on. So what is okay? Well, let us see that advantage versus difference between white hat and black hat SEO. In a white hat SEO, the technique which comply with search engines guidelines are used to improve the search engines. Do not worry about getting penalized or de-indexed of your site. Focused on providing quality and relevant content to the users, suitable for people who are looking for a long-term investment. It focuses on optimum use of keywords in the title, meta tags, and body of the content. So your focus is not on search engine, where search engine only have to get that you know um, 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 redirects or likes, or linking to that particular your site. Black hat SEO. These techniques, which are not approved by search engines, are used to improve SEO of site. For example, suddenly you have a thousands of links pointing to your site. So that means people get a search engine get a doubt why it is a sudden spike, and it may penalize. It may get your site banned or de-indexed or penalized by the search engines. Don't care about the quality of the content. People looking for quick financial returns prefer black hat SEO. Keyword density is increased to achieve higher search engine ranking. Okay. So let us actually understand what is the white hat search engine techniques. So there are 6 popular white hat SEO techniques are given below. One is good content, proper use of title, keywords and meta tags, easy of navigation, site performance, quality inbound links, and mobile friendliness. That means it is a responsive. So good content. A well, a unique and well written content makes your website appear. It should not be duplicate. It should not be from other site, or it should not be copy paste. Okay. It should be more trustworthy and valuable to search engines and human visitors. It optimizes your website for search engines, which helps you get higher ranking on the search engine listings. As search engines offer the most appropriate website to the end users for their search. So in the HTML, if you know about it, right, there are HTML, there are title, meta tag. Title is there, and then keywords and meta tags, right? The information contained in HTML code is known as a meta tag, metadata. It provides crawler the information about site for classification and indexing purposes. So proper title, keyword, meta tag should be incorporated in the metadata. Okay. Easy of navigation. Your page should be navigated from one page to the other page, and other page to the other page, and then back. Okay. So it should be easy of navigation. Site performance. Your site, okay, should load quickly. It should not take more time. Whenever the crawler gets that page, right, it should be within the specified time limit. If it is taking more time, like 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, then Google will not actually recommend your page to, in the first few search engine pages, search engine result pages. Okay. So quality inbound links. So you should have a quality inbound links, like for example, for my site address.com, right, there should be other websites which actually needs to describe about your site, and then that particular website also having a quality website, and then it is in the top rank of Google's eyes, then only it is called a quality inbound link. Okay. So otherwise, if the inbound link is also a back link or a bad link, or it is a banned link, okay, then that will give a negative impression to the Google search engines or any other search engines. And it should be a responsive, so that means it should be a mobile friendliness, and become an important SEO factor. It should be responsive, and then adapt to the mobile phones, or tabs, or whichever the resolution of a particular handheld device. So you need to take care about those things. So these are the some of the white hat techniques. So let us see black hat techniques. Then one is keyword stuffing. In that title, or in the content, or in the H1 tag or H2 tag, you add all those keywords. Okay. We will discuss that one by one. Clocking, hidden text, doorway pages, article spinning, duplicate content, page spawning, link forms, URL hijacking, improper use of snippets. Right. So keyword stuffing. So search engine analysis, the keywords and key phrases on the web pages to index the websites. To exploit this feature of search engine, some SEO practitioners increase the keyword density to get higher ranking, which is actually considered a black hat SEO technique. A keyword density between 2 or 4% is considered optimal. Increasing keyword density beyond this will irritate your readers and affecting your ranking. Clocking. It refers to the it refers to coding web pages in such a way that search engines see in that set of content and visitors see another set of content. Okay, that means keeping a one view for one view for search engine and a different view for users. Okay, that is called clocking. A user searches for a gold price, clicks on the search result current gold price, and is greeted with a travel and tourism site. Okay, hidden text. So don't use any hidden text which is actually uh, hidden content and hidden text, right, to actually inform search engines that there will be more text which will actually get misled by your hidden text, and it may penalize later. Doorway pages, the poorly written pages which are rich in keywords but don't contain relevant information, focus on the links to redirect users to unrelated pages and called doorway pages. So it will come to your page, and then there will be a link, and then it goes to the another page. These pages are used by black hat SEO professionals to pass on user traffic to the unrelated site. That is also not correct. Article spinning. It involves rewriting a single article to produce its different copies in such a way that each copy looks like a new article. The content of such article is repetitive, poorly written, and has low value for the visitors. In this technique, such articles are regularly uploaded to create the illusion of fresh article. Duplicate content. The content copied from a website to publish it in another website as the original content is known as the duplicate content. Page swapping, bait and switch. In this technique, first you get the web page indexed and ranked on search engines, then you change the content of the page entirely. In this case, the user is diverted to a different page. When they click on, result in the different page. Link farms. A link farm is a website or a collection of websites intended to increase the link popularity of a site by increasing the number of incoming links. It is considered black hat SEO as links for link farms SEOs. Sites have low quality and irrelevant content. URL hijacking, right? A domain name that is misspelled. For example, Google, Google. Then you will add another O, right? It will be actually, you don't know, but it is still a URL hijacking. Okay. For example, whitehouse.com may mislead users with the whitehouse.gov. Alright. Improper use of snippets. In the black hat SEO technique, the snippets which are not relevant to your site or page are used to drive traffic to a website. For example, using a review snippet even when your page does not have a single review. Okay, now let us understand how a crawling works, how search engine works. Okay, so how search engine works, as we discussed, search engine means Google, Bing, or Index, or any other similar sites where they index the worldwide web pages, and then they get the contents of pages, and then they actually index them, and then they rank it based on their algorithm, and then they list the uh, based on the ranking they list on top of that. For example, if you see here, Google, right? So if I type here, we got many things here. Okay. So how did it get all this data? First and foremost, these are crawled by the search engine. This is the first step in which search engine uses web crawlers to find out the web pages on the World Wide Web. A web crawler is a program used by Google to make an index It is designed for crawling, which is a process in which crawler browses the web and stores the information about the web pages visited by it and in the form of index. So the search engines have the web crawlers or spiders to perform crawling, and task of a crawler is to visit a page, read it, and follow the links on other pages of the site. Each time the crawler visits a web page, it makes a copy of the page and adds its URL to the index. So it is like a recursive way of getting the content of that particular page. If there are links and then it goes to another one, it goes to another one, and then another one. So like that, it will actually keep on searching. Of course, it will have its own a limit. It will not crawl everything, and if it feels that it is having too much of content, it will stop. But basically the logic is it calls the main page and then crawls based on the, we will talk about the site map and all later, but it calls based on the indexes and based on the links and the navigation, links inside that particular web page. So indexing in this page, the copies of a page made by the crawler during the crawling are returned to the search engine and stored in a data center. Using these copies, the crawler creates the index of search engines, right? So it actually fetches all those data and uses the algorithm and then indexes them based on its logic. Okay. So if it does not index your site, then it will not actually reflect in the search engine results. So the index compares URLs of different web pages visited by crawler and contains the information collected by crawler. The information is used by the search engine to provide the relevant answers to users for their queries. If pages is not added to the index, it will not be available to the users. Sometimes what will happen? It crawls it, but it will not index. That means it does not like your page. Okay, and also your pages will be crawled based on a random, and you think that whatever the search results which it is displaying, it is the latest one, but that is not correct. It would have searched your page, or it would have crawled your page or some other page some 1 month back, and if it thinks that it is not required to fetch again, then in the search results you will only get the result what it has fetched 1 month back. Okay, even that particular page is updated after that. Okay, so it is the search engine results which are always not the live page details, but sometime back it has searched, you know uh, sometime back based on its crawling pages like stars, right? Whatever you are seeing, the stars, the light you are receiving, you are seeing is not today's light, but it has traveled millions billions of light years to reach our eyes very long time back. So similarly, the search engines and the pages which you are looking for may be crawled yesterday or in the morning or sometime back, and the data which is indexed and placed there, which will be shown to your search engine pages, result pages, and not the up to date. Okay, that is the important understanding we need to have. So there is retrieval. This is the first stage in which the search engine provides the most useful and relevant answers in a particular order in response to search engine search query submitted by the user. That means retrieval. That means the query which I have asked, right? For example, this is the retrieval, right? So that is the already web engine has a crawled, and the engine has a indexed, engine has a kept okay the keywords and long term keywords, the long tail keywords, short tail keywords from that particular page and indexed and kept in the database. Now, as a user, I have asked a query. Then what happened? Whatever the this particular keyword which is on top of it, and then also it will actually display the results which are particular to this. And also sometimes the queries which you are asking, the result may be different for the query, the same query which you ask from the country, from USA for example, or Europe. Okay, so it is actually customizes the results based on your account login also. Okay, so it all changes, and the search results may not be same for everybody. So what is a domain? Okay, so domain, for example, is identity of one or more IPs. For example, adrevu.com is a domain, softrevu.com is a domain. Okay, similarly google.com is a domain. So each domain will have an IP address, right, which will actually point to a you know x dot y dot z dot xz or something like that, right? So a domain name, which will be pointing to the IP address. This is called IP address, and IP4. This is IP4 address, and there is IP6 address also, which I think if SEO covers this, that we can actually discuss later. But let us know each IP address will point to one or two, one or two IP addresses. I will tell you if you want to know you know IP addresses of a particular website. You can actually let us type command prompt and use this command ns lookup. You will get the IP addresses pointing to the, let it come. So okay, so these are the IPv6 addresses. And IP4 is 74 208 236 87. You can easily get it. Okay, any website, ping it in. You can also use ping, for example. So this is a IPv6 address. Okay, and it says that if you get that play from this particular within this time, that means the site is live. Okay, so so instead of remembering the numbers, so domain name has come into the picture. So it is address, it is a web address of your website that people need to type in the browser, right? That I think as a SEO you already know. Domain name cannot have more than 36 characters excluding .com, .net, .org, .edu, etc. So the minimum length of a domain is one character excluding its extensions, right? So what is this? So HTTPS is the protocol, and www is a subdomain. You can have any other also. It is a World Wide Web, or for example, for me it is you know usa.adrive.com. That is a subdomain for the USA based classifieds. Okay, so like I have modified it, so you can also do that. So this is a subdomain, and this is the domain name, and this is the top level domain TLD. Okay, top level domain. So how domain name works? When the domain name is entered in your web browser, a request is sent to the global network of servers that form the domain name system, DNS, which is called domain name system. DNS. What is the DNS? Which is actually like a phone book of the internet. So it will actually search and then map to the the is managed by the internet corporation by for assigned names and numbers. So we will get that. Okay, and we will get the IP address, and routing will happen to the corresponding IP address. What is a World Wide Web? So World Wide Web is also known as web, is a collection of websites or web pages stored in web servers and connected to local computers through the internet. These websites contain text pages, digital images, audios, and video pages. I mean, like if you see right addreve.com, it is a World Wide Web collection of websites like addreve.com, like software. So like this, worldwide there are billions of sites which are there now. Okay, and they're all connected to different networks, and through laptop or mobile we can actually connect and get the contents visible on the mobile or laptops. Okay, so the building blocks of the web are web pages which are formatted in HTML and connected by links called hypertext or hyperlinks and accessed by HTTP. These links are electronic connections that link related pieces of information, so that users can access the desired information quickly. Okay, so we all discussed. So difference between World Wide Web and Internet. So web actually, some people use the terms internet and web interchangeably. World Wide Web, they think they are same thing, but it is not so. Internet is a entirely different from World Wide Web. It is a worldwide network of devices like computers, laptops, tablets. It enables users to send emails to other users and chat with them online. For example, when you send an email or chatting with someone others, you are actually using the internet. Okay, but when you are having an open website like google.com for information, you are using the world wide web. Okay, so the network of servers over the internet. So you request a web page from your computer using the a browser, right? That is the world wide web. Okay, so the server renders that page to the browser. Your computer is called a client and who runs the program. That is a web browser. Okay, so you can come back and then discuss about you know World Wide Web was invented by British scientist, okay, Tim Berners-Lee in 1989. So World Wide Web has become a standard now. How web server works? I think web browser and web server, right? Client HTTP request, HTML response, laptop internet, and web server. So this is how this is how the your web browser works. PC or client, local computer, laptop or mobile. Okay, or nowadays smart devices. Okay, need not be a laptop or mobile, but any smart device or hologram or any device which has the internet connection can actually connect to them. What is HTML? HTML is a markup language which has a set of elements or tags which are actually defined in a proper format, and the browsers are there which are actually the rendering of this particular document and makes this a proper visible format, like Chrome, Safari, okay, UC browser, Firefox, IE, now Edge. What is HTTP? HTTP is a hypertext transfer protocol, and our browser is a HTTP client, and the web server is a HTTP server. So it sends the HTTP request and gives the HTTP response. Okay. So let us uh, understand the difference between search engine and portal, and then we will talk about the Google algorithm updates, and then we will conclude this video, and in the next video we will discuss about research and analysis. So what is search engine? We discussed, right? Search engine will actually uh, crawl the web pages, okay, and then it actually indexes based on its indexing algorithms like identify the title, what are the keywords in the keywords, what is the description data in the meta tags, what is the h1 tag data, what is the h2 tag data, what is the content, what are the links, how many links are there, and is it a good content, are there any long tail keywords, are there any short tail keywords, all these things, no, a search engine uh, will actually first index, first crawl it, and then create its own rules, and creates an algorithm to make it in a proper indexing way in a particular database in a large scale cloud form, in a cloud places, keeps that indexing, and then it will actually index Europe related, India related, or US related, North India, South India. So like that, it has its own algorithms, and then whenever a specific users asks, and it also takes the data of users, and then based on the retrieval of a particular user, it will actually decide algorithm and displays that one. Okay, that is the search engine. What is a portal? So portal is a private location on the internet which acts as a point of access to the information available on the World Wide Web. For example, addrive.com is a portal, right? It can be accessed through a URL, right? Like a www.addrive.com. That is a portal. Softdrive.com is a portal. Couponsnagar.com is a portal. Okay, so it will actually work like that. Okay, so what is the Google algorithm updates? What is the Google algorithm updates? As I mentioned, right, Google, I mean, any search engine will have its own right to create its own algorithm. So in the beginning of the 90s, search engines were not as effective as today. It was mainly focused on keyword matching and backlinks. So it was quite easy for a low quality websites to rank higher by targeting their exact keywords and lots of backlinks. To solve this problem, Google introduced an algorithm to filter the results so that it could clear the web. Since then, Google is continuously updating its algorithms and maintain improve the efficiency of its search engine. Okay, so that is why it has become a number one search engine, and then its main revenue is coming from the search engine, and then on the ads which are placed in the search engine, right? Results. You see here, so a lot of ads will be there, in below, left and right, as a sponsored, so that they get a lot of revenue. Okay, so Google algorithm, so there was multiple updates. 2019 there was an update, then 2018, and then 2017. To each update they are actually giving one name, and then they are working on an algorithm, and then it is actually affecting its changing the rules, and for example, on 2017 response to thin affiliate heavy ad centered content, it targets sites or blogs that offer low quality content mainly created to generate revenue through ads. So these actually given a low priority. Okay, then 2016, right? So each year they actually have given a updates starting from 2003, right? So you can actually check, lot of updates are there. I mean, we don't have to understand, but if you are interested what are the updates, Google has given. Similarly, Bing also will actually give, and Yandex also. Now after AI has introduced, okay, so there will be a drastic change which is going to come into the search engine optimization algorithms, whether they will actually adapt the Gen AI related algorithms into the search engine optimization or not. We have to wait and see how it will move forward today, as on today, August 2024. Okay, so that is all about our topic till now, introduction of search engine, and then we will discuss more on the rest of the pages. 2 3 videos will be, we will have to generate for research analysis, and guidelines and on page SEO, and off page SEO, and then we will talk about a few miscellaneous topics, and then we will conclude this SEO tutorial. And I'm coming back. If you like this video, like, share, subscribe, and comment also. And then I'm talking about internship. I introduced initially about this internship, and if you are interested in SEO or SEM or digital marketing internship or any other portal development or affiliate marketing internship, you can actually connect me or send me email at submit@mysys.com, or connect me at LinkedIn, VMR, or connect me in WhatsApp at 807-420-5128. Okay, thank you, and we'll meet you in the next video.